What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again with a 2025 Kyle Larson Bristol Race to Win diecast. If you remember, Kyle Larson may or may not have dominated this event. Fortunately, the diecast got made, and we'll be checking it out in today's review. Let's go ahead and get the rotating base out of the studio and check it out. And here we go, folks. Diecast review underway. We got the Kyle Larson Bristol Race to Win. This guy absolutely smoked the show at the 2025 Bristol Spring Race. I mean, it wasn't even close, man. And I'm a Larson fan, but my goodness, they gotta, they gotta make it a little bit more competitive. I understand, what's best for the sport's best for the sport, but nonetheless, I'm just happy, hey, another Larson Race to Win diecast gets produced. I'll tell you what, if you got all the Race to Win Larson diecasts and you put them in one, like a wall-mounted shelf or something, oh, that's going to be such a dope collection. The official name for it, number 5, Hendrickcars.com, Bristol Win 2025 Chevy. Let's go ahead and open it up. And here we go, folks. Diecast out of the box here. These Kyle Larson paint schemes, I say this a lot, but I'm really, really glad Larson runs the same paint scheme the majority of the season, because that's truly how, most teams were for so many years. I mean, every week it was the blue and red DuPont car, the green Interstate Batteries car. Kyle Busch, for example, I mean, half the races were in a yellow colored M&M's car, right? And we don't really see that much anymore. I mean, I tell you what, like the social media pages, like on Instagram or stuff, that talk about like paint scheme reveals or whatnot, every week there's like 25 new paint schemes being revealed, right? They change so many liveries, and I really enjoy the different liveries, but I also really enjoy the sponsors and the paint schemes that stay consistent and run most of the weeks. It's definitely a throwback of itself. So, fortunately, with Larson, most of his wins have came in this paint scheme. Got the Larson name banner there with the Chevrolet bow tie on the right side. Interesting enough, the window banner kind of cuts off halfway, and it's on that side. So I'm guessing the way the racetrack was angled, the sun goes from here. You'd think maybe they would, I don't know. Hey, they know more than I do. Maybe there's an advantage to it. I don't know. Maybe like having the sun visor, I don't know, only on one side of the car makes the car rotate better. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Got Hendrickcars.com right there on the hood of the diecast. You have the hood louvers, which, I mean, they do kind of cut it off a little bit, but, it's realistic, right? You have your hood pins there, which, interesting enough, there's a little bit of dirt and grime right behind it. So I'm kind of curious maybe if the rubber built up and caught the hood pin and kind of stuck to it. I don't know. Maybe that's why there's a little bit of dirt right there behind it. Go to the front of the diecast here. Again, the Bristol Spring Race in 2025. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Look, I'm a Larson fan. So when I say an event needed to be way better and my driver wins it, you can tell I'm being honest, right? The 2024 race was, in my opinion, maybe the best Bristol race I've ever watched, because I've never saw something so chaotic and fun at Bristol. I'm just keeping it real. And I was watching, the helmet throw from Tony Stewart to Matt Kenseth, era and stuff. And I enjoyed the 2024 Spring Bristol race so much. And then the 2025 one, we did get the tire wear, and this cat, he led like 400 laps or something. I mean, he took it to the woodshed, man. So it's fun to watch guys dominate in the sport, but I also understand you need to have good racing as well. So my point is that, man, I would really like to see the 2024 Bristol tire from the spring race at every Bristol race. We saw it in 2025 at the fall race, though. That was fun. Christopher Bell won it. It was, oh my goodness, that was a fun night of racing. I hope every Bristol race has that, because it's like lightning in a bottle, man. It's fun. Enough of me rambling. There's actually a lot of damage on this right front here. I mean, check this out. You have they're trying to simulate the three-dimensional damage, but you can see these random shadow lines all over the fender. That is supposed to be like dents. So he clearly got into some contact there. The whole splitter here does have a carbon fiber texture, which I really enjoy. And then, of course, you have the day glow corners on it. Very I wouldn't say iconic, but it's definitely a staple of the Hendrick paint schemes since the next gen adaptation. Got number 5 right there. Then Hendrick Motorsports on the other side. Again, nice blast of dirt and grime on the front. Go to the left side of the diecast and over here to the rocker box. Again, for a dominating performance, there's actually a lot of dirt and grime and damage on this thing. I like that. You have the rocker box where we clearly got into some contact there. This is probably from the burnout, I would assume. Who knows? We got some dirt and grime, maybe a little bit of scrapage there around the left side. Fender well. Hiring technicians there. Hendrickcars.com. Notice the red fuel door there. Kind of matched the rest of the paint scheme. Kyle Larson right there on the driver name rail. 2 race win stickers. This was his second win of the year, I believe, because he won Homestead and then, yeah, he won. This was Bristol. Yeah, there's only 1 sticker on the right side, so that would make sense. You have the Valvoline there. Not sure what that decal is next to it. You have the B-Post decal, though. You have Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati Industries. Not sure what that one is. Freightliner, Mack Tools, and Simeon's. Cup Series and Goodyear. You can even see a little bit of scrapage right there as well. So for a dominating performance race car, he's got a lot more dirt and grime on it. I mean, look at the back bumper here. You can see all kinds of marble, dirt, rubber that like bounced up and scraped the back bumper of the car. That is pretty cool. Valvoline on the left side, Hendrickcars.com in the middle, number 5, and then Chevrolet. Got ZL1 on the left side. Now, this white, decal right underneath the spoiler. I don't know this for sure, but I believe this is something they added somewhere in the next-gen years to prevent teams from tampering with their spoiler. Apparently, they were doing something funny with the brackets or something. I'm assuming they're mounted from this side of the spoiler. But anyways, they put this, I don't know if it's a decal, a piece of tape, but it's a clear separation from the back panel to the spoiler. And I've noticed that on a lot of race to win diecast. So I'm guessing it's something to, keep the teams from doing a bunch of funny business with it. Go to the right side of the diecast here. The decal here is not trimmed all the way, but it actually kind of looks cool because it makes like the fender look a little bit more 3D. Definitely makes the fender look a little bit more pushed in. Hendrickcars.com right there. The side panel, lots of rubber marks here, probably from the burnout, I would imagine. Really raced up diecast. Like if you're not a fan of confetti, but you like, dirt and grime on your cars, which I understand there is a demographic of fans like that, this is definitely one to consider for your collection. Top of the diecast, you have the number 5 right there on the top. Hiring techs, Larson on the back window with the dual shark fins, and then Hendrickcars.com on the deck lid. Fantastic race to win diecast, man. I'd highly recommend it if you're a Larson fan because you don't know how many they're going to make of each race win. And when they dry up, they dry up. Even though it's just, it's just a spring Bristol race, I still think you should get it. It's a Larson race to win. You never know. You never know, especially with the Authentics line, or at least the Winter Circle Authentics line, not really releasing many waves for 2025. I believe for the official year, it's only 1 wave. There is a chance a lot of these Gold Series 164s are just going to be that, just a Gold Series 164 for the race to win, which is going to make them a little bit more, possibly a little bit more difficult to find in the future. So it's something to kind of bear in mind. Anyways, I'm going to show a couple other diecasts here before we log off. I want to say thank you again for watching. How about this one? This is another springtime 2025 Race to Win car. This is the Atlanta Race to Win diecast. Let me tell you, this thing might be the sleeper diecast of the year. There is so much damage and scrapage and all kinds of stuff. Check out my diecast review on it. If I haven't already uploaded it, hopefully, I'll upload it soon. But highly recommend that piece. That one is definitely a sleeper diecast. Of course, they have all kinds of great alternate paint schemes like this Ryan Blaney Menards Pennzoil card. I mean, this diecast has a day glow spoiler. That is freaking cool. So all kinds of goodies to choose over there at Circle B Diecast. You can use that promo code. You don't have to. Check it out in the description. Helps you save on shipping and allows me to do videos like this. That's all for now, fellas. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. DB, signing off.